My brothers and sisters of Earth, today I can also be here contributing to this book, Letters to Humanity. With a bit of my story here, and all the challenges I have been able to overcome in each of the lives I have had on Earth. I am Sanat Kumara, and I have lived among you for many ages, contributing to the spiritual and scientific advancement of your planet. However, my journey among you has not always been beautiful and glorious. I lived my days of darkness, perpetuated suffering around me, caused discord and intrigue, committed crimes against my brothers and sisters, acted against order, disobeyed institutions, mistreated people, was the cause of fights between brothers and sisters, perpetuated all the faces of lies and greed, and also sacrificed brothers and sisters. Do not be shocked. This journey was no different from that of every spirit here on this planet. We all came here with deficiencies in our spirit and with many opportunities for learning and evolution. It was no different for me. I have lived as many lives as necessary for my progress and self-discovery, and this journey is also presented to each son and daughter of Earth. All of you, every day, receive valuable opportunities for your evolution. Everything around you is material for study and learning. Whether it's dealing with difficult siblings, a professional challenge, a serious illness, a financial crisis, slander, injustice, or even a suffering of misfortune. See how many opportunities are offered by the light for our progress. However, the learning is assimilated by each son or daughter according to its evolutionary level. Some may understand the lessons more, others less, but all absorb something and thus evolve each day. For some, the journey is faster, and for others slower and more gradual, according to their choices and experiences. But the main question that remains for all of us is that evolution never stops. There will always be something to be learned and overcome. There will always be something to be transmuted and concluded. Therefore, our mission is always to move forward and persevere at each stage. You, sons and daughters of the Earth, have mistreated this planet in recent decades like never before. The level of devastation of its lands, waters, and air is so great that it will take more than 100 years to restore balance. We are promoting many clean technologies among you so that you can begin this work, but much general effort will still be needed for balance to return. The cleaning of your rivers, seas, and water sources will be the slowest, as there are so many chemical compounds that only time will be able to do it, whether through fires, landslides, or floods. You ignore the amount of garbage that is sent to your oceans by various peoples. There is a veritable continent in the form of garbage. How do you think the ocean can clean this up on its own? It won't be like that. You will have this cleaning work. We will help you with new technologies to be discovered, but the work will be yours. These coming years will be marked by intense atmospheric phenomena, true climatic tragedies, and there is no way to avoid it. You sowed this, and now you need to reap the harvest. Difficult years are coming. Don't think that war can cause as much damage as nature, which has a violent and immediate impact. And unfortunately, your world will have to receive back the damage you yourselves have caused. Everything is always a choice. Some decided, others remained silent and complicit. Therefore, the result will affect everyone. After these chaotic times, the moment will come to rebuild the damage and gradually renew the environments and lives of those who remain. However, the remaining portion in each of the affected regions will be very small. Global commitment and effort will be needed to rebuild these places and support those who remain. But I tell you that nothing you experience will be injustice or divine punishment. You have sown and now you will reap. There is no way we can avoid this or protect you. All we can do is bring you spiritual support and strength to move forward. Each one is and will be in the place they need to be to live what they need to live. This is the law of return. Sons and daughters of the Earth, you will be confused in many moments of torment on your planet. You will think that the end has truly come. You will experience extreme despair and anguish until, little by little, you understand that nature has followed its course to return to balance. Thus, you will have the inner peace to continue your lives and rebuild your cities, your lives. We do not have the role of bringing you panic or chaos. We are only leaving the foundations here so that in the future you can understand the facts and change your paths. modify your choices, evolve your spirits, and improve your lives. Everything is a consequence. A good planting today guarantees an excellent harvest tomorrow. You will learn this when the future days come bringing strength, hope, and light after all the chaos. Regarding my own learning journey, I have lived on this earth some lives with characters known among you. Some happy and admired, others not so much. I was Bishop Emiliano de Nantes, who fought against some nefarious reforms of the Church. Viscount of Taunay, Elisu Martin Sa, the conspirator. I was Belisario Montilla, your founding colonist in the Americas. I was Lord Burton, a progressive. I was Miguel de Cervantes, whose works promoted reforms in education. I was Abraham Lincoln, president in America and leader in the foundations of social democracy. I was George Spencer, an English nobleman, who greatly contributed to the political reforms in the United Kingdom. I returned to earth again as Benedito Andrade Cunha, a black abolitionist from Brazil. In my last existence among you, I was also Carlos Drummond de Andrade, your poet and playwright, deeply involved in political and republican ideas. In very ancient lives, I was also present in various civilizations on Earth, promoting new ideas and concepts for the evolution of peoples. Many of my past lives, as ordinary characters, were the basis of my learning and evolution, making mistakes and successes, just like you today. Everything always follows an order on the path of evolution. Everything is determined by our souls so that our evolutionary march always advances, with each new life, each new experience, providing the basis for our progress. If we commit a fault or harm someone, we will pay a price for it. In the same way, if we harm ourselves, we will also reap the impact of that in the future. The greatest law of existence is called free will. However, before this law there is the first cause of all things, the right to life, which is offered by the Universal Father to all of us. We cannot interfere with these two primary laws of the Father without suffering the consequences, for our own learning. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, be firm in your purpose to continue the journey of progress and evolution of yourselves. This journey only ends when we finally return to the essence of the Creator, when we achieve total mastery of our individual impulses in the complete neutrality of ourselves, surrendering our lives to Him again. Until then, this journey will be long and full of new learnings. Let us then proceed happily, in the hope of the dawn of each day, certain that we have the love and protection of the Universal Father to support and strengthen us, always for our own learning. May the path of each one be illuminated and full of joy, so be it. Follow the light and never stray from it, so that you may be happy. With love and light I bid you farewell. September 4th, 2025.